noticing my door was opening a little bit. And it wasn't until a few minutes later I see my brother playing with his I looked at him
outside the door.
I was like, just he came in and got on my bed. I took his my hand started while he started feeling my I then started putting his between my mouth, giving him a few minutes go by, and I'm so horny. I turn around and bend over in doggy. Yeah, that's a tight family, that.
That's all right. Me and my brother can share a room. Yeah, no problem, Mum. Save on the hotel expense.
Family room. In the family room.
In the family room.
You can literally, there's a job called a horse masturbator.
Nah, you're joking.
No. Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. What episode is this?
9, I
I'm
think.
glad you keep track, because I don't.
I post them, so I should hope I keep track.
Yeah, that is very fact.
Comfier now?
Yeah, feel better.
Okay,
Thank
perfect.
you.
How's your week been this week?
Been alright. Busy week of work. Hopefully over, although I do think it's going to carry on next week.
Yeah.
Especially for my team.
Yeah, tax year end actually went very smoothly for my team for once, which never apparently happens. Not that I've ever really experienced it before, but from what I've heard, they were all stressing for no reason.
Well, considering you had no work to do.
Literally
on
nothing.
Thursday and Friday.
I was doing nothing.
Yeah.
It was so boring. But we did get pizza.
I did not.
That was a win. You had biscuits.
I did have biscuits.
We got Domino's pizza. It was dank, actually.
Fair. Yeah. No, not much to report.
You know, we don't really have much to report. Yeah, that's kind of it, really. We don't really do much.
No.
Oh my god, I do have something to report.
Oh my god, what?
I got a new car.
Oh my god, Lexi finally got a new fucking car!
I finally got the car that I wanted. It is so nice. It's a BMW, of course it is.
Zimmer. Me the key to my Zimmer. Is that how it goes?
I have no idea how it goes.
God
But
knows.
yeah, it's black, it's convertible, it's awesome. I've managed to get my private plates on there.
Yeah, they look cool.
sick.
They do look cool. And
I
we
love
stickered it up.
We did stick it up yesterday.
If you do know Lexi's car, you know it's a staple to have stickers on it.
Yeah.
So we did the plates, and I was like, "Come on, get your stickers."
It needs stickers.
And you were like, "I don't know if I want to sticker bomb it." I was like, "Get your stickers." So she got your stickers. She got your stickers.
There's
she
now
got
like
her
7 stickers on there.
And did she sticker bomb a little bit? But that's fine.
It's not as bad as my last one.
Oh no, they were literally everywhere.
Oh, it's got 8 because there's one inside of it as well.
Oh yeah. What does that say again?
There's a sticker inside that says "You're my favourite bitch."
Yep, that is it. And I was saying, I think she needs to get some stars and like put it around.
Just overly decorate it.
Well, no, just
basically.
that little bit, just a couple little stars, just to like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I see the vision.
You see the vision.
Yeah, not that it's my car.
I actually can't wait to see what your car one day ends up looking like.
I was saying to Lexi that you're going to open the glove box and there's going to be something saying like, "You're a dick," or like something like that. You pull down the eye protector thing.
The sun visor.
Sun visor. There's going to be something else there. Probably also cussing you out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, love it. I'm going to be very excited. Probably going to say passenger prince. Because of my boyfriend. So.
Passenger Prince is so funny.
Yep, so that'll be fun. Maybe get some Shrek stickers in there.
And it'll be covered in ducks as well.
Oh yeah, duck galore.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want pillows in the back seats with ducks on. I want these little guys somewhere. Yeah. Similar somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There will be ducks all over it.
Yeah.
But that's basically the most exciting thing that's happened to me in a long time. So I'm loving my life right now.
Finally got there.
Finally. It's been like a year.
Mm-hmm.
Year coming.
And you managed to get your plates on there a lot quicker than thought.
Yeah.
Than we thought.
Yeah. Because my V5 actually came in less than a week, which is insane. So thanks for that. Thanks, DVLA. Thanks for sending it to me.
Although, not thanks to DVLA. Can you fucking sort your tests out, please?
Yeah, facts. Facts. You need a driver test ASAP.
Yep. If anyone wants to swap for one for the June 27th, let me know.
just drop me a message.
Yeah, and if you're not in my area, then fuck you. Don't get me excited.
Yeah, true. That is true. So, today we have some new things-ish lined up we haven't done before.
Yep.
And they're going to be pretty fun. We're starting with Reddit confessions today.
Yes. We also I figured out that if you allow over 18 content on Reddit,
Yeah, it turns
it's a
out
lot more extreme.
turns out we've been using the censored version of Reddit
Yeah.
this whole time.
Yeah, and the only reason why I find out is because I searched fucked confessions and it was like, this is a something word. Go to your settings and change it. I was like,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah, they get a
And
lot worse.
although it is basically porn at
It
that
is all
point,
porn.
like
my
literally you
goodness.
click on stuff and there's literally people
Just people shagging. Like, what
Yeah.
the hell?
Yeah.
Why is it like that?
I didn't sign up for that. But you know, it's okay.
Now I
'cause
see
that's
why
what I
people are
got.
obsessed with Reddit. Reddit? Reddit.
Reddit.
With Reddit. Because it's just porn. It's just a porn site.
It really is.
Okay. Okay, this one's just stupid. Okay. So the title is I've been faking an allergy for years and now it's gone way too far.
Sounds like you.
So this started as a dumb excuse and now I'm in too deep. Years ago, I went on a date with this girl who was obsessed with peanut butter. She kept pushing me to try her peanut butter smoothie even after I said I wasn't in the mood for it. Instead of just saying no, I blurted out, "Oh, I can't, I'm allergic." Big mistake. She was super concerned, asked a million questions, and I figured whatever, I'd never see her again. But then she introduced me to her friend group and they all knew about my allergy, and at that point, correcting it felt too awkward.
Oh.
Fast forward 6 years.
6 years you've lied about being allergic to peanut butter.
I'm still friends with these people. My allergy is a known fact. They warn restaurants for me. They check ingredients. One of them even threw out a peanut butter cake someone brought to a party just to be safe. The worst part is, I love peanut butter and I eat it in secret. I have a stash at work. Once, my best friend said, "Man, it must suck not knowing what Reese's Pieces taste like," and I just nodded.
How are you ever going to get out of that?
Never.
Guys, by the way, I've never been able to tell you this, but I'm not actually
I've
allergic.
never been allergic. Now, my girlfriend, who also believes that I'm allergic, wants us to move in together, and she's super cautious about food. I'm terrified she's going to find my peanut butter stash and think I've been lying to her, which I have for years. I have no idea how I'm going to get out of this. Do I fake a miracle recovery, a medical misdiagnosis, or do I just keep the lie going forever? I'm now living a double life and can never eat Reese's in public.
That is so stupid.
That is so stupid.
It sounds like you with your caffeine allergy. That wasn't even an allergy.
At least I thought I genuinely had a real allergy. He's just lying. He knows he doesn't have an allergy.
That's funny.
How can he keep a straight face every time in a restaurant when someone goes, he can't have that, he's allergic to peanuts?
And then go home and yam peanut butter.
That is so
I'm allergic to
stupid.
peanut butter, but I had peanut butter on toast this morning.
What do you mean? That is so funny.
That is really funny.
How do you...
That is something I would probably keep up with as well.
Oh my god, there's a comment. There's a comment here that says, "I'm going to be real with you. Misdiagnosis is your best bet."
Facts.
And then someone said, "This is the perfect time of year. Actually, start sniffling, find some irritant to make yourself sneeze occasionally, fake a pollen or something allergy, complain loudly about either symptoms or side effects of the Claritin that you're definitely taking. Use that as your excuse to go and get your allergies tested, where you're going to test negative for a peanut allergy, which must have worn off as you got older. And because you and your friends have been so careful to avoid exposure, you've never known, if not for that season allergy that popped up."
That is so true.
That's a great way to do it.
That's basically how you did it. My stomach's really hurting at the moment. I really should probably get an allergy test. Dad, I really need an allergy test. Oh, it's okay. I'll pay for it.
Got my
allergy test. Everything that she thought she was allergic to, she is, and everything that she didn't think she's allergic to, she is. Brilliant.
So facts. Found out I'm allergic to all kinds of dairy, but
And
not
apples.
and apples.
I love apple juice.
I love apple juice. What a stupid fucking
Oh.
thing to be allergic to. Apples.
It's so funny.
Christ,
So
what a
funny.
twat.
Yeah, so funny.
But yeah, that one's just so stupid.
That is really stupid. That is funny though.
Oh, I just don't understand how you can let it go on for that long.
Okay. This is crazy.
Okay.
I'm addicted to cheating on my partner.
What?
Buckle in. I don't know what is wrong with me, but it feels like an addiction. Ever since I was a young girl, I have fantasized and been obsessed with infidelity. It has always turned me on. When I get into a long-term relationship, I figured it was just a fantasy and I would never actually act upon it. I was wrong. 6 months into my relationship, I finally cheated and it was the most natural thing to do. I didn't even think about it. I did it again with the same guy a week later. I felt remorseful and promised myself that I'd never do it again, but a few months later, it happened again. I instantly regretted that one and it was happening and I instantly regretted that one as it was happening and swore this time it was for real.
Yikes.
We reached a year and we were doing great. I never told him but continued to fantasize about cheating on him with other women. So I got on Tinder and I
With
looked
other women?
with women. I don't know who the first one was, but I think it was a guy. Anyway. But I continued to fantasize about cheating on him with other women. So I got on Tinder and I looked for women to cheat on my boyfriend with. I cheated
my
twice
God.
with 2 more women.
Oh my God.
We are at 2 years now and the urge to cheat is stronger than ever. It's all I can think about and everyone will just say, just break up. And tell him the truth. But the problem is that I don't want to just fuck other people. No, I'm fucked up. I especially want to cheat on my partner. It's a sick kink and I don't know what to do about it. I want to kill myself. Cheating goes against everything I believe in. I'm hurting the love of my life, the man I want to spend my future with, but I can't stop. How the fuck can you be addicted to cheating? That makes no sense to my small little brain.
I don't understand that.
But I didn't
That's just crazy.
I didn't screenshot the comments, but a lot of them were like, just break up with him, leave him.
Yeah.
Like, that's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of them were like, you'd be surprised of how much of a kink that is to people and them do it and no one ever know about it. Like, it's genuinely a massive kink and fantasy that people have, and they once, like, it's in your brain, you can't get it out. It's like an addiction, which is crazy. I guess it's the thrill and, like...
I was going to say, it's got to be
like,
the, like, adrenaline.
Yeah, it has to be.
Which, you can get adrenaline in other ways, girl.
Yeah, facts. Jump out a plane.
Go on a roller coaster or something.
One of them was like, start shoplifting. I don't know anything but that.
Yeah, facts. Literally facts. Why does it have to be that?
Yeah. Crazy. It's
like,
really,
how
really
can
weird.
you feel bad? You clearly don't feel that bad about it
And
if you're still
it's not-
with him.
Also, it's not even with guys, it's with girls.
And that sounds like you just don't know your sexuality.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you could be bisexual, to be fair, but
But by the sounds of it,
specifically
it seemed
wanting to cheat
woman.
on them with a woman.
Yeah. That is...
Maybe, I was going to say maybe they need to be in like a polyamorous, but I don't think that would work either because
Because then you're not technically cheating.
Exactly. Or like an open relationship, but then it's not cheating. You're allowed to. So it's not going to give the same
But you're
rush.
right, you are fucked up.
So
May I
correct, you're
add.
fucked up. What the hell is wrong
May
with you?
I add. But she kind of contradicts herself because she says cheating goes against everything I believe in. Yet, at the beginning, she says since she was a young girl, it has always turned her on, the thought of cheating. So that was a bit of a contradiction there.
It's just like, I don't see how that could turn you on.
No, I don't.
What, the thought of not being with the person that you love?
And I just don't get why you would want, if your relationship is genuinely who you want to be with and genuinely like what you see as your future, why are you fantasizing about literally fucking that up?
Yeah, facts.
Like, why is that a
I don't understand
fantasy?
how people, like, she's clearly cheated on him multiple times, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how do you keep that a secret from someone that you love for 2 years?
Facts.
I couldn't keep a secret from my boyfriend for long enough to, like, for like a month for his birthday or something.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
How
I'm so bad at it.
I tried to keep a secret in, and then 2 days before we went Prague, I let it out. So
Yeah. So, like, because it's what you always think about, and clearly she's always freaking thinking about this.
Mhm.
So, how are you keeping that a secret? My brain would
I
not
don't
let me
know.
keep that a secret. I'm not good at that.
No, I'm not.
Oh my goodness. That's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's completely unbelievable. This one's really stupid as well. The title is I'm so tired of my huge D.
Brilliant.
And it's a really short one.
Okay.
It's so big it makes my balls hurt banging on it all the time. Whenever I sit on the toilet, I have to hold it up so it doesn't go down in the water.
Everyday problems, honestly.
I've had several exes turn me down because they said it hurts so much. It even hurts my back sometimes.
It's not boobs.
Need a jock strap or something to support such a massive shaft and balls.
Can you imagine sitting there writing that out just for Reddit to read it?
I just sat there with your long schlong out.
That's just tapping the keys
It's
for
right
you.
in for you. Then it goes, I don't even know what to do anymore. I just want a woman who loves me for me and not my enormous equipment. I feel so objectified. Oh, poor guy.
See, I feel like that's the problem with guys, though. We've talked
is a
about
problem.
penises before, but
Mhm.
like, if your dick is too big, that's frightening.
Yeah,
I'm
facts.
sorry, but it is. Like,
It's
you ain't
so
getting any
scary.
further than the tip.
No, no. There's a couple comments. One of them being not wanting it to touch the toilet bowl or water is understandable. Facts. That
Yeah.
sounds horrible.
Oh my god, yeah. Imagine
Public toilet.
Ugh.
You need to go for a shit.
Do you know what I fucking hate, even at my house? If I go for a shit and it splashes
And it
on me.
splashes.
So imagine your fucking bellend just tickling the seat. Ugh! No. Also, you're gonna have to start learning to stand up and pee, mate. Sorry.
There are other like stupid comments, right? So one of them is the way people point and laugh when they see the outline down my thigh. Because of medical reasons, I can only wear skinny jeans, so it's just so obvious all the time. And then another one is sigh. I agree. I hate how people stare at me when they stare at me when they see it dragging along behind me. Sometimes I have to sling it over my shoulder so I don't trip over it. Over the shoulder, boulder, holder.
That reminds me of the song that goes, "Do your balls hang low?"
But I reckon there are actually guys out there that do in fact have an issue with how big it is.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Like, there's two ends to the scale here.
Have
like,
you seen the 100? I think it was like the 100-ton penis or something.
No.
Where like he had this weird thing where his penis just would not stop growing, and like it was literally a third leg, and it was huge. It was like,
Oh my god!
yeah, like he couldn't do anything. There was nothing he could do about it.
That's dread.
Yeah, like it wasn't functioning either. I don't think.
Oh.
Like it was just there.
What a nuisance that is.
Yeah.
Christ.
I kind of want to find a picture of this.
This
guy! Never seen this guy.
I've never seen this guy. Oh,
There's a whole
my
documentary
Lord.
on it. The 100-pound penis. Sorry, I don't know why I said ton.
Wow.
Yeah, and like he can't do anything. Like I'm pretty sure if they go to like, this is where I watched it. If they go to like remove it, it will be like too much blood loss.
Yikes.
So there's literally nothing he can do.
That is so dread.
It's been 2 years since he could use a normal toilet. Oh, so it is functioning then, but
That is so dread.
imagine putting that on the toilet seat, like just and the whole thing taking up the seat.
Oh my god, that is dreadful.
And his wife just like
Cleaning it
all the time. They definitely don't have sex.
You think? That's not good. That's the size of her.
Yeah. No, it's like everyone search the £100 penis and you'll know exactly what I want about. It's
Yeah,
from
because I'm not
TLC.
putting that on TikTok or on YouTube.
Yeah.
No chance.
Okay. My next one.
Go ahead.
I did read this title out to you earlier, but male 37 in the UK, married dad fucked daughter's femboy boyfriend, who's 18.
Oh, okay.
Both of them are 18, and I found out recently he was a secret femboy when I caught him in her room wearing her thigh-high socks, panties, and a crop top while she was out with her friends.
Is this from the dad's perspective?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I kept his secret only if he would be a good girl for me, and he has been for 2 months now. Even did his ass on my wife's bed while he wore her heels and stockings. He is so good at moaning and dirty talking to me. I'm so sure he has done it before. In a week's time, my wife and 2 daughters are going to Spain on holiday for a week, and he is going to come over and fuck the whole time, even planning on doing it while we call our parents.
What?
Yeah.
First of all, exploitation at its finest. I'll keep your secret if.
Yeah, facts.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you mean you're...
What the fuck are you doing? That is your fucking daughter's boyfriend for one.
Your boyfriend is fucking your dad.
Literally, he could turn around and say, well, I fucked your dad. Like, you're never
What
going
a
to win that argument.
Oh my god.
Shut up, I fucked your dad.
You break up and he's like, well, I fucked your dad, so see you later,
Sorry.
mate.
Yeah, I'll see you next weekend. Do you know how crazy that is?
They're going on holiday and he's coming round.
Why are you cheating on your wife with an 18-year-old boy who is your daughter's boyfriend? And if this ever comes out, you've ruined your relationship with your wife, you've ruined your relationship with your daughter.
True.
Your wife and your daughter are gonna absolutely fucking hate you and think you're vile.
And weird.
And so weird.
Yeah.
So fucking weird.
Oh, first of all, femboy.
Yeah.
He's fucking this guy wearing his wife's heels. How do his feet fit in there? They're the same size.
And also, if he's a femboy, does your daughter not see that?
Like, there's got to be signs.
There has to be, because, like, what?
I walked in on him in my daughter's panties.
Just imagine, you and Reese.
Nah.
Right? You had a daughter. Your daughter's 18. So, obviously, she has boyfriends doing her thing, right? And you walk in one day and you see said boyfriend in thigh-high socks, your heels on, a crop top, and Reese pegging him from behind.
Nah.
Do you know how crazy? It's just crazier to me that it's your daughter's boyfriend.
That is so crazy. Like,
That is
actually
crazy.
insane.
And at that point, you're just gay.
Surely. So gay. What do you mean it's tight bomb?
Yeah. Why do you have to describe it like that? Fantasizing, mate. Anyway.
You put that in your wife. You go and sleep with him, and then you go and sleep with her.
Oh my god, she literally has her dad's sloppy seconds.
It's like, oh yeah, I've just been pegged by your dad, but I'll come fuck you now.
Imagine he didn't clean it either.
That whole thing is weird.
I feel like it's not so bad for the wife.
Don't you think?
No, as in the sense of if she got her daughter's boyfriend sloppy seconds. But for the daughter, it's her father's sloppy seconds.
Can we think about the fact that this husband, this man, is fucking this 18-year-old boy and then fucking his wife? That dick is in 2 places. That's disgusting.
No, I know, but that is fucking vile. But the daughter definitely has it worse. Because her boyfriend is fucking her dad and then fucking her.
Is his dad not fucking him? Because it sounds like the dad's fucking him.
Well, we don't know. I don't think we know.
Or is it both ways?
I have a feeling it probably is both ways.
Oh, that is so disgusting. Ew.
I don't know. I mean, it does say when they go to Spain, they're planning on just fucking the whole time. So I'm assuming it's both ways.
Oh.
Also, RIP
Also,
your
what
assholes.
do you do after that as well? Like, it's done, it's dusted, you just fucked each other. He just goes back to her room.
Yeah, when are you doing
When are
this?
you getting time to do that?
What, 3 o'clock in the morning downstairs on the sofa? When are you doing that?
Downstairs on the sofa?
Ugh.
Yikes.
Yeah, I didn't even look at the
That
comments
is a
on
big
but-
fat yikes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I've got one more after this, but
I have two. I'll do this one because it's just stupid.
okay.
Okay. Give me your most dirty / weird confessions. And the top one I saw was when I was very young, like 12, and had no access to porn or the internet, I used my crappy Nokia and took a photo of my own butt from an angle where it seemed like a girl's butt and then jerked off to it.
He jerked off to himself.
I kind of missed the time when my arse wasn't covered in hair.
That is so weird.
It's so weird. You
I
just
feel
jerked
like-
off to your own bum.
No one
turned
ever heard about that
yourself
story.
on.
I guarantee you, no one ever heard about that story.
That is so funny.
That is so funny, but to me, it makes sense for a 12-year-old to do something like that.
Yeah, but what the
fuck?
There was a couple, and it was like, I used to draw naked ladies. We did what we could do at the time.
I feel like Reese needs to get on here.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, that is so funny. And it was just that. That was it. It's just stupid. A little
That is
one,
funny.
but it's so
I
funny.
couldn't find any little ones.
Like, what do you mean?
Anyway, this one I also read to you, and this one is fucking insane. You might have to bleep some of this.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, but
No problem.
this is what I mean. How it gets
Strap in.
crazy when you take that fucking no censor thing on fit.
Mhm.
My little brother fucked me.
Did you have to say it like that?
I'm in my bedroom having some fun with myself, forgetting that my little bro was downstairs watching TV. Now, I admit I got a little too excited and loud. I think my brother came upstairs to see what was going on.
On your own?
Yeah.
Too excited and loud on your own?
Yeah, crazy. I'm lying on the bed playing with myself, not noticing my door was opening a little bit. And it wasn't until a few minutes later I see my brother playing with his dick. I looked at him
outside the door?
out, like, just...
Ugh.
I looked at him and stopped without thinking it through, and because I was so horny, I told him to come in. He came in and got on my bed. I took his my hand started while he started feeling my I then started putting his between my mouth, giving him a few minutes go by, and I'm so horny, I turn around and bend over in doggy. He then gets behind me and glides his in my and he goes, it felt so good as he continued fucking me. Him feeling and arse bouncing. It was long before he's screaming, I'm coming!
No! No!
He proceeded to fill my pussy with his load, and I started shaking because I came to, it was amazing, and then we fell asleep, in brackets. I just wanted to make the confession as short as I could, so it wasn't long. Sorry if there's grammar mistakes.
There's so much to unpack here. There's so much to unpack in that. There is never a time where you are that horny.
Imagine Warren is just...
No! Imagine Chris.
No.
No.
Me and my brother are close,
No!
but not that close.
That is so... There is never a time where you are that horny that you fuck
no.
your own brother. No, you are fucked up.
No,
You see,
absolutely not.
if I saw my brother stood outside my bedroom door, whacking off to watching me. What are you doing? You should have. If you walked past and you found that sexy, you are weird.
I'd probably just scream.
I would scream, and then I would never be able to look at him ever again. Because first of all, he's seen me doing that, and second of all, I've just seen that.
Over you.
That is the most vile thing I've actually ever heard. And what's with all the graphic detail? You did not need to put that much detail in. That's not necessary.
Why is he screaming, I'm coming? Why is he screaming that?
In the house.
I'm coming!
Are your parents home?
Apparently not, no.
How do you they go to sit at dinner together?
And then the comments.
Oh, no.
Super hot. Happy for you.
No.
How often do you have sex with him now?
No.
On and off.
No.
Think you'll let him impregnate you?
Yeah, possibly. I was going to say something about that. Yeah. What do you mean? First of all, you fucked your brother. Second of all, you let him come in you. You let him come in you.
Another one, absolutely hot read. Another one, it looks like it's possible your little bro gets some good pussy. And then she put, I know my brother did, hee hee. He put good then. I hope he buries his seed deep into that of yours. And then someone's just like, good sis.
Reddit is so scary.
Why are people agreeing with that? Why are they not questioning that you're fucking your brother?
That is so weird.
And he's coming in.
That makes me feel disgusting.
What the fuck?
How do you sit at the dinner table together?
They're probably like under the table.
You go on holiday.
Play footsies.
Family holiday.
Yeah, that's a tight family, that.
That's alright. Me and my brother can share a room. Yeah, no problem, Mum. Save on the hotel expense.
Family room. In the family room.
In the family room.
Oh,
that is actually unbelievable, and I don't think I can.
And you know how mums
it.
always kind of find a cum sock? It wouldn't just be his cum sock; it'd be their cum sock.
Their cum sock. No.
Imagine she got that DNA tested, it'd just be all signs of her.
What if she got pregnant?
What? How does that affect a baby?
First of all, incest is insane.
Yeah.
Right, and it fucks up babies. Because you're not supposed to have the same DNA in the same baby.
Yeah, see, I don't understand how that part works.
I don't even know if I could explain it to you, because I'm not sure I know how it works, but I just know that it fucks up babies.
I know it's the same with animals and stuff, but
if she was to get pregnant, right, their parents, who's the dad? Their parents, oh my god, you're pregnant, who's the dad? Oh, hang on. Yo, little bro. You're now my brother and my baby daddy.
Oh my god, you're my brother, my husband. Oh my god, wait.
You're the baby's baby. Dad and uncle.
And uncle.
That baby is both your son and your nephew. That actually is so disgusting.
Uncle Daddy.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god. Oh my god. No,
and technically the mum would be the mum and the auntie.
You're so right.
Auntie, mummy and Uncle Daddy.
The world is so fucked up.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, let's not delve too deep in the fact that, the brother's fucking his sister.
Right. This one's not that crazy, but it is still kind of crazy. So the title is, My Sister Confessed How She Affords to Travel.
Right.
Last year, my sister, who works in a BPO, don't ask what that is, I don't know, started travelling a lot, both within and outside the Philippines. I found it unusual because I know her salary as a CSR, that's what we are, in Toot City, no idea, and I was pretty sure she couldn't afford those trips. I kept asking how she managed to do it. At first, she told me that she had an AFAM that she was chatting to who sent her money. So basically like a sugar daddy.
Mhm.
But eventually she confessed the truth. Her client is one of those media streaming companies, and she somehow has access to a list of customers' credit card details. She's been using those details to book flights and hotels. She just picks random names, but the numbers, expiration dates, and CVVs are all there. I'm really worried about the consequence of her actions. Could she go to jail? Do you know
Yes.
anyone who's done something similar? Of course, I've already told her this is theft and she should stop immediately, but I'm not sure what else to do. And then there's an edit. I feel like I have to elaborate on how she does it. Here's how it goes. So a customer complains about an issue with their account at the media streaming company. At some point, my sister has to assist them, and part of that process may involve a payment where the customer provides her their details. She then writes the details into a notebook, and that's how she gets them. What? That is so bad.
I thought you couldn't. I thought nowadays you have to have the correct name to match the bank card. Or do you
I
not?
don't know. This was put up 72 days ago.
Ain't nobody getting my fucking bank details.
So there's literally someone just funding their life by using other people's credit cards.
Oh, a lot of people do that, but yeah, that is insane.
Like, what?
I mean,
Like, that's just identity fraud. So many different types of fraud.
I mean, a free holiday is a free holiday. Right?
It is, but your
if
job?
if you get fucking caught, good luck. How are you explaining that? Because you can't. You're not getting out
jailed
of that.
and jailed and more jailed.
You're jailed. No more holidays for you.
You are now a prisoner. You might as well just dress in an orange jumpsuit every day already.
Yeah.
Because that is
Say
crazy.
goodbye to your
See,
holidays.
I knew that, like, obviously, especially where we work, like, obviously you know that this stuff can happen. And it wouldn't be that hard either.
No, it wouldn't.
But you just don't ever think that someone would actually fucking do it.
Yeah. Yeah, facts.
Like, you genuinely don't think that someone would actually, like, have a job and then steal people's credit card information.
I wonder how many people actually do that and no one knows about it.
Oh.
Because you got to think, with us, where we work with money, people who have millions in their pension, they're not going to notice it.
No.
Like, realistically, obviously, we wouldn't be able to do it where we are because the amount of fucking checks.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's checked by you, it's checked by someone else.
If it's something that's just over the phone and you're getting bank details, scammers get scammed, basically.
Scammers get scammed for real.
Because of what the fuck?
But that is mad.
Yeah.
At least she's
Crazy.
travelled the world before she goes to jail.
Well, yeah, there is that. I mean, free holiday.
They were some absolutely insane confessions right there.
They very two sides of Reddit. We had
100%, yeah, but I think I like it, and also I want to do that again.
You are.
I want to do that again.
Yeah, I'd be down to do that again. That was fun.
Yeah, that was
especially now
so
this
crazy.
Figured out this that it was being censored.
We sound like such like boomers.
I'm doing the thing again. I need to get this off my chest, okay? Why is every single time I laugh, I'm like,
yeah,
what
at least you're not going like
laughing up here?
At least you're not going. Because apparently that's what I do. I just sit there and I go,
Or it's just
or the.
Anyway.
So stupid. So, our questions this week. Again, we're spicing it up a little bit because we're doing 5 questions each, and it's not like a quiz this time. I don't really know how to explain what they are. I think we're just kind of
similar, like would you rather? What would you like? What could you do?
Yeah,
I don't really know. That kind of. You'll see.
You'll see. I'll go first this time.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, so my first one is: what set of items could you buy that would make a cashier feel very uncomfortable?
Ooh. Rubber gloves.
Yep.
Bleach.
Yep.
Probably like a shovel.
Mm-hmm.
Rope.
Mm-hmm.
And what's that liquid stuff that you use to set things on fire?
like a fire starter. I don't really know what it's
Yeah.
called.
And like a fire starter.
Yeah, fair.
That would be
Scream
mine.
serial killer or murder or
Yep.
something.
Screams, I'm trying to cover something up.
Or you could go with like
Massive fucking dildos.
yeah. You could go with like a vibrator, some strawberries, whipped cream, and then like rope,
Oh, yeah.
and then or like you could get something really random as well. Like you could just chuck in like a birthday card. Or like or like a I'm sorry for your loss card. Or like a thanks for looking after my cat.
Baby on the way.
Like if I was just I'm like okay then. Just like some carrots, a cucumber. If animals could talk, which one would be the funniest?
Oh.
Like, what animal do you think has a really good sense of humour?
I reckon a sloth.
Do you think?
No, not a sense of humour wise, but I feel like they just talk so slowly. Like, so slowly.
I think it'd be like...
Or like a porcupine. I'm gonna fucking get you, bitch!
I think something like a parrot. If they actually could... I know they can speak, but they can't speak. But I feel like they'd be funny if they actually understood the English language.
I feel like parrots are a lot smarter than people think.
So I agree.
Because
I agree.
they
because they do
100%
know what things mean.
Yeah, they understand what you're saying.
But I don't think... I mean, you could probably teach them English. Like, realistically, you probably could.
Yeah.
But...
Do you know how weird that is, actually, generally having a conversation with a parrot? And them knowing what you're talking
I'd
about.
love to have a conversation with a parrot. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like it would just be something that's got like a really... I think animals would have a really good sense of humour.
Yeah, in general.
Just in general.
A pigeon. Pigeon.
Pigeons are just...
Because I want to know what was going through them. That
The wind just blew and everything's just like spinning outside.
I thought it was just a massive pigeon.
Oh my god, stop it. That is so
yeah,
funny.
I want to know what them pigeons were doing on
The
my
other
patio.
day.
Like, what was going through their brain when
What
they were
were
just
they doing?
staring at nothing?
They would look so engrossed in it. Okay.
I reckon a shark would be quite funny.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah. Because, you know,
I hate
Bruce
sharks.
from Finding Nemo, he's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy. Or the turtle.
Oh yeah, turtle's
Yeah.
pretty good one actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they'd be.
I
Pretty
reckon
fun.
sea life would be quite funny.
Yeah,
Because they're just all out for each other. They all just want to fight. Realistically.
yeah, true.
Ha, I slapped you. Fucking tickle fins or something.
Tickle fins.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. If we started a business together, what would it be, and who would do what? This isn't a business.
If
Like we actually started a business
Yeah,
where we sell shit, or we do something like.
I reckon we would be really good at selling some sort of sex toy.
You think?
Yeah, I reckon we could do that. I don't know why. I just feel like we're very open about that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. That like we could come up with some fucking
Mm.
amazing things.
Yeah, that's true.
So I reckon like some sort of like sex toy shop or
I love
Something
that that's
like
what
that.
it is as well.
yeah, like I just
And I actually agree with you.
yeah. And if not that, maybe making games.
Making games.
2-player games.
I could probably come up with an idea. I couldn't fucking make them.
Yeah, but that's not what it said. It just said
Yeah,
if
true,
we
true,
could-
true.
I
Yeah.
reckon that's all we do is complain
That there's
about
any.
that there isn't any
Yeah,
games.
true.
I mean, all we do in
I would
general
make
is
Overcooked
complain.
3.
But I'd make 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I'd let them keep going
Yeah, facts.
and make them so much longer.
Okay. If you were a character in a movie, who would you be?
Christ, there's a lot of movies out there.
There is a lot of movies out there. Who would you be? Because
Hmm.
I thought about this when I read it and I was like, who would I be? Because every movie, a character has to go through shit.
I feel like I can pick something from each type of film.
I would never be someone in a
Like-
fucking horror movie. I promise you that.
Oh
now.
yeah, no. Like if I'm going Marvel, Black Widow. Yes, she had a ship like bringing up, but so did I.
Oh, I
Like-
don't think I could do that.
So, not obviously not in the sense that she did, but do you know how sick that fucking woman is now? Like in the Marvel
Yeah,
films,
she's
she
pretty
is
cool.
fucking sick.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
true.
she is fucking
That is
cool.
true.
She's dead now, but she is cool.
I don't know.
Or like Wanda,
Yeah, I'd like to be her. I think, although she does go a little bit insane,
insane.
but
I feel like
I
I
could
could
live with that.
Yeah, I feel like
I could do
I
that.
feel like that's similar to
it
my
was
life.
justified.
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't like she went insane and killed people. She went insane and made
Although
a
she
fake
did have
family.
2 fake children, which is weird.
Well, she loved them all the same.
Oh yeah, true.
She was happy.
Yeah, true. That's true.
So
I
really
maybe
complain.
actually I'd be like Paul. You seen it?
Paul.
The alien. Yeah. He gives no fucking. He has 0 fucks in the world,
That is funny.
and he is so funny. Why am I just eating a bird? I I'd go Paul. I'd go Paul.
Okay.
Paul.
I don't think I have a definitive answer for this one, but
Or someone from Avatar, obviously. 'Cause it's like,
see, that would be pretty cool if I could be in Avatar.
yeah. Although their home literally got burnt to the floor, and then in the second one, it all got shot down. So
And I feel like I've never seen Avatar. Sometimes
you should. It's
I have definitely seen it, but
It's
I don't
a
remember what
back-to-back
happens.
6-hour long watch.
Do you think I have that much time?
But so is Infinity War and Endgame. So
I haven't watched either of those since I first watched them.
I watch them all the time.
I haven't watched Endgame since I watched it in the cinema.
It's such a film that I put on to have in the background, and then like I'll watch in on it.
I just love.
Then I get engulfed in it, and then it's like an hour later. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, TikTok. If you could be any animal or mythical, we'll go mythical creature. If you could be any mythical creature, what would it be and why?
Probably like. You know what? First thing went to my mind, Pegasus,
Yeah, fair.
and I don't know why, but a horse that can fly. The fuck.
You don't even like horses, I swear.
I don't mind horses. I just don't like the upkeep of horses. I think horses are cool. I'd love to be able to ride a horse, but I'm not looking after that. Do you know how difficult it is to look
Yeah.
after a horse?
You have to make the horse come if you have a male horse. You have to do that for it. By the way, did you know that? That's literally a thing.
What?
Pretty sure. Let me search that. You can literally. There's a job called a horse masturbator.
Nah, you're joking.
No.
What do you do? What do you do for work? Oh yeah, just wank off horses for a living.
Oh,
Nah.
I forgot what the term is called.
You're actually having me on. You're actually pulling my leg. That's not for real. It can't be.
It is. Why do people have to wank off horses?
Oh my god, you're joking.
What happens if you put horse sperm in a woman?
What?
Why is that also what people...
home isn't set up yet.
What the hell?
That thing has never spoken before.
Apparently it's to help them with stress.
Oh no, my horse is so stressed.
Oh no, my horse is stressed.
Let me just wank him off real quick. I'm sure that'll make him feel better.
Anyway, sorry, you'd like to be a Pegasus.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'd like to fly. That's it, really.
And not be a male?
I'd definitely be a female. God.
I'd be a leprechaun.
Why?
Because I could rob people's gold. All the time. I could be the wanker on the end of... not of a horse.
You gotta say wanker and make me not think about what we're just talking about.
I could be the horse wanker.
Oh.
No, but I could be that twat that's at the end of your rainbow and you'll never find me with a pot of gold.
Yeah, and you're
Fuck
about
you.
this big and green.
Yeah, and I could literally harass everyone.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, or I'd be the headless horseman. Because I'm scary.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's literally the only reason.
That's it.
Anyway, what's one thing you should know about me that others would be surprised to know about?
About you? Okay, so someone first meets you, right?
I feel like I know what you're gonna say. Maybe,
Do you?
maybe not. I don't know.
Like, surface level, you give off, like,
Oh, you're not going where I thought.
I'm a bitch vibes.
Yep.
Like, almost like nothing really touches me, like, hard shell kind of person. But I think it would surprise people to know just how much of a big softie you are. Like, realistically.
Yeah.
Because you kind of are a big softie, but you just don't really give that vibe.
Yeah, I just give off massive bitch vibes. I'm just very, I don't know, I think I'm very closed off. I don't like really letting new people in a certain sense. But it doesn't take me long to let a new person in. But I
just think, like, it would actually surprise people to know just how much you do actually care.
Yeah,
and like
too much, to be honest.
Yeah, I just think sometimes it can be surprising the way that you actually do feel about things, because you just give off this "I don't give a shit" attitude.
Yeah,
but
I really do give a shit.
But you really do give too many shits.
Yeah, you have no shits, no shits, normal amount of shits, my amount of shits,
lowest amount of shits.
Oh dear.
But yeah, what about me?
I was hoping you weren't going to ask this because I don't actually know.
Because I don't think there's really anything that would surprise people about me, to be honest. I'm a very open book, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I think people would maybe be surprised because you are an open person, don't get me wrong, but you're not at the same time in the sense of when it comes to sexual things. Like, I feel like people would be very surprised with some of the stories that you come out with. Like, I think also people would be very surprised with that period of time after Chris.
Yeah.
I feel like that would surprise a lot of people with all the stories that you have there. And like, I think your past life would be more surprising, if anything, to some people.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, you come out with some fucking wild shit sometimes. Even I'm surprised, okay? But yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
I do have some stories.
And I feel like only like me, Brie, Leah kind of know some of these stories.
I think you guys know all of them.
So,
everyone else kind of knows some of them.
And I just think they're fucking wild sometimes. So. Don't ask for on right now.
No.
You put me on the spot. But some of them are fucking wild.
I don't think they need to be on the internet anyway.
If you were given a chance to fully explore anything, what would it be and why? Like, anything ever.
Fully explore it.
I have two things, and they're very obvious things that you could probably...
The ocean and space.
Space is one of them.
Planets.
That's space.
Okay, well.
There'd be one more as well. I'd want to.
The pyramids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what mine would be.
Well, originally the question was out of the ocean or space. I was like, well, Lex doesn't care about either of them, so I'm going to change that.
Out of everything, I don't really know what I would explore. I would definitely explore some conspiracies, though. Bermuda Triangle.
That's all interlocked with the pyramids.
Yep. You know what? I would explore is triangles.
Fair.
Because that would explain everything else.
Yep. Yeah, if you...
If you fully knew triangles, like you know everything about them,
like if you're the smartest person
so many other things
in the world, and triangles and circles, like triangles and spheres, I feel like are very especially
like if you could actually genuinely find out every single thing that people like the unknown of everything. It would be a triangle because that's why you would be able to explain the unknown of most things in the world. That's why
I'd want to know. Imagine I knew what people don't about space.
Yeah.
Imagine I know where planets have life and what it looks like.
Yeah.
Do you know how crazy
that would be cool, actually, yeah.
And imagine I could go back in time and see how these fucking pyramids were fucking built.
Yeah, you're actually obsessed with wanting to know how that was done.
It gets to me, guys. It gets to me.
Mm-hmm.
And why did they just take a trip to the UK, build Stonehenge, and fuck off again?
Yeah, true.
Sorry to cut this off. Just
Yeah,
I feel like we've really just cut the cake with a knife. You know what I mean?
We're just on a short time limit, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we are rushes. Someone had to, try and figure out if they're getting more blind or not. So
Yeah, I needed to get my eyes tested.
yeah.
It turns out I need glasses, not just to wear normally, but now I have to have a different prescription to look at screens
Yay.
because I'm just blind.
Will she get a new set of frames? Oh,
I have got a new set of frames.
Oh my god, actually.
Because I
What
can't
do they
have them
look
look the same.
Wait,
Because how am I going to tell which ones are which prescription?
She's had these frames for like literally 1,000 years.
Okay, do you want to know what frames
Are they still round?
They're basically exactly the same, except they're like the brown tortoiseshell colour.
No!
I took a picture of me in them, so I'll show you after the podcast, but I did get a new pair. But literally, the only reason I did is because I need a differentiate. Like, I need to be able to differentiate between which ones are my daytime glasses and which ones are my screen glasses. They need to look different.
Can I
They need to
also
be a different
say
colour.
she has the exact same frames for fucking sunglasses?
I do. I do. But you know why? It's because these are the only frames I've ever found that hide most of how thick my lenses are.
Yeah, you do say that.
Like, my lenses are so thick. I'm so blind.
At least your office ones won't be.
They'll only be slightly less.
Do you know what's really annoying as well? You're literally going to have to go for a break. You're gonna have
Well, I'm not going to be that blind. So basically, it's just reducing both eyes by like a half in each eye.
Oh.
But I'm still legal to drive in them, but I shouldn't drive in them because it's not like my best vision.
So you just keep them on your desk?
Yeah, pretty much. So I can wear them all day at work. It's not going to be a problem distance wise. I'll still be able to see. It'll just be a bit blurrier than like my normal
It'll
vision.
be like me.
Yeah. And then, yeah, when I go home, I just have to swap them over. She specifically said to me, if you're driving at night, you will not be able to see in these other glasses. Like, your vision will be shit.
Oh, okay.
So don't do that.
Are they getting like that blue tint thing on them?
No.
You probably should have got that. But
I don't think they do it. They've got
Really?
like the anti-glare stuff on them, and they've been thinned, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just just a slightly less prescription because I'm apparently slightly less blind when I'm staring at a screen that's like this far in front of my face.
I don't really know how that works, but anyway. Okay,
Yeah.
well, we have
that's
still
it, really.
continued to yap, so
We're still yapping away because we just can't help it, and that is why we're here. So we hope you enjoyed this one, and
Yeah.
I think we had a really good time.
yeah,
We're definitely going to do confessions again.
Yeah, and I kind of like that we were a lot more talkative in this because we do find that we will start talking about something and either talk for it for way too long, boringly,
Or we just
or just completely skip
dismiss
over
it. Like, we just
So,
don't talk about
yeah.
it. So let us know if you enjoyed this one more.
Yeah.
You probably won't. But anyway, go and follow us on everything. On YouTube, subscribe.
Yes,
Please
subscribe.
Because most of you
Please.
aren't subscribed.
Yeah, so many of you aren't subscribed, and hello, people from outside the UK, because apparently half of you are not from the UK.
I hope you like our accents because that's what most of you were like.
Yeah.
And
Please go and try and boost our TikTok. Our TikTok is
Shadow
shadow
banned.
banned already. So that'd be great.
Whoops.
That would be absolutely brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah, we've got some really funny ones on there.
Yeah.
It's not just podcast content
Funny
anymore.
or cringe? That's up to you to decide.
There's
Probably
a fine
a bit of both.
line.
Yeah, very
I
fine
think
line.
we're walking on the line.
Yeah, like extremely fine line. Like we're literally on a piece of thread on a tightrope. But yeah.
But follow it anyway.
Yeah, follow it anyway. And our Instagram, we don't really do that much on Instagram, to be completely
No.
honest. It's mostly our YouTube and TikTok.
But-
But yeah.
Just go check it out.
Yeah.
And we will see you in the next episode, which is episode 10. Which is a big number.
Episode 10.
So we'll do something cool for episode 10, I think. But
Yeah, we can
we'll think about it. We'll figure it out.
have a little drink or something. Actually, maybe be a little bit drunk.
Mm.
Oh,
That could be
fun.
quite fun. Well, we'll
Yeah.
see you in the next one.
Bye.